Good morning students. We have completed exercise 3, that is 9.3 so far. Now the next topic is methods of solving first order first degree differential equations. So first order first degree means we have dy by dx something plus cos x equal to 0 or x into dy by dx plus y sin y equal to 0 or x dy plus y dx equal to 0. These are all some examples for first order first degree differential equations. Here dy by dx present here, that means the order of the differential equation is 1 and whose corresponding degree is also 1, and here also see differential equation dy by dx is the first order and the corresponding degree is 1. Here the x dy and y dx we can separate it by changing the format, that is x dy equal to minus y dx. So dy by dx equal to minus y by x or dy by dx plus y by x equal to 0. So this is also a differential equation of degree 1 and order 1. And the methods means, so there are so many methods in which we are given some few methods. In the first one is variable separable. In the variable separable we may be given like this, that is dy by dx plus f of x into g of I equal to 0. The two functions we have to separate the dy and dx either side of the equation, that is, so first separate this dy by dx equal to minus f of x into g of y and bring the dx to the another side, so dy equal to some dx. Now bring the function of y towards dy side, so we can write this as dy by g of y. Similarly we have one minus here and keep the function of x in the side of dx, that is f of x. We need to integrate in order to get the general solution, that is here it will be integral dy by g of y equal to minus integral f of x into dx. So put one arbitrary constant plus c in the dx side. So after solving this we will be getting general solution of the differential equation. So the first method is variable separable, in which we have to keep dy one side, either right hand side of the equation or left hand side of the equation, and bring the dx side to the another side and send all the functions of y towards dy, and similarly you send all the functions of x towards dx. Then you have to integrate and then only you can find the general solution for the given differential equation. So this is the first method. Let us start solving the problems given in the exercise 9.4. Question number 1. Exercise 9.4. Question number 1. dy by dx equal to 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. Already we have functions of n in the RHS, so bring the dx towards that side. So we can rewrite the equation as dy equal to 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x into dx. In this stage you start integrating both sides and put one arbitrary constant plus c in the right side. Now dy equal to integral dy equal to y in the RHS. So first let us simplify to the standard form. So 1 minus cos x equal to 2 sin square x by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x equal to 2 cos square x by 2 into dx plus c. So eliminating 2 and we have y equal to integral. So sin square by cos square equal to tan square. So tan square x by 2 into dx plus c. So y equal to, we don't have formula for tan square. So let us use identity, that is secant square x by 2 minus 1 into dx plus c. Now integrating first secant square x, we have tan x by 2 and the coefficient of x is 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 means this is 2 minus, and integrating 1 we have x plus c. So the answer is y equal to 2 tan of x by 2 minus x plus c. Question number 2, dy by dx equal to root of 4 minus y square. They given you the range of y is minus 2 to plus 2, because exceeding this will get negative of the value. So the range is minus 2 to plus 2. Now separating the variable, that means bring the dx to the right side and the functions of y to the left side, that is keep the dy here. So dy divided by root of 4 minus y square equal to dx. This is what separating the variables. So dx one side, dy one side. Now integrate on both sides, put 1 plus c arbitrary constant. It is in the form of 1 by root of a square minus x square, that is sin inverse of x by a, that is sin inverse of x by a means y by 2, because it is 2 square minus y square. So sin inverse of y by 2 equal to x plus c, and bring the sin inverse to that side. So we have y by 2 equal to sin of x plus c, and bring the 2 also here, that is y equal to 2 into sin of x plus c. So this is the question number 3, dy by dx plus y equal to 1 and y is not equal to 1, dy by dx equal to 1 minus y. Here one thing I must tell you, so based on the book answer I am integrating and changing the main method, but one thing we can know, we cannot keep remember of the book answer, that is for this question this is the book answer like that. So one doing that problem, they may not, that result may not lead the exact book answer. So the equivalent answer only we can get. So for any form of this is solving the differential equation, the equivalent answers are acceptable for full mark. So you need not worry about the final answer should be same as book answer, only we can try, otherwise we can derive the equivalent answer for the same. Now according to the book answer, this is dy by dx equal to minus of y minus 1. Now integrating on both sides, integral, so bring it here, that means separate the variable dy by y minus 1 equal to minus dx. Now integrating on both sides, integral dy by y minus 1 equal to minus integral minus dx plus c. This is log of y minus 1 and equal to, this is minus x, and plus c means we can write it as log c. There is no wrong in it, so we can write c, log c, sin c, tan c according to our convenience. So it is log c. Bring the log c to the left, that is log of y minus 1 minus log c equal to minus x. So log a minus log b equal to log a by b, that is log of y minus 1 divided by c equal to minus x. Now taking antilog, we have y minus 1 by c equal to e power minus x. Bring the c there, y minus 1 equal to c e power minus x, or y equal to 1 plus c e power minus x. So instead of c you can put arbitrary constant a, b, c like that, a, b, c, anything we can write, but I take arbitrary constant as c here. So the answer is y equal to 1 plus c. Question number 4, secant square x tan y into dx plus secant square y tan x into dy equal to 0. As I told you, I keep dy here and bring the dx term to the right side of the equal to symbol, that is secant square y tan x into dy equal to minus secant square x into tan y into dx. Now keep the dy and dx as it is. So bring tan y to the left side, keep the secant square y here. So it is secant square y divided by tan y into dy equal to minus, already we have secant square x, and bring the tan x to the right means divided by tan x into dx. In this stage you can integrate, so put one arbitrary constant plus c. Now the denominator is tan y, its corresponding derivative is secant square y, so it is log of tan y equal to minus, the same way the derivative of tan x equal to secant square x. When you put tan x equal to t, so it will be 1 by t and log t will be answered. So this is nothing but log tan x, and so automatically this is log tan y, this is log tan x, and c become log c only, log c. So bring the tan x, log tan x to the left side, so it is log tan x plus log tan y equal to log c. Log a plus log b equal to log ab, that is log tan x into tan y equal to log c. Taking log on anti-log on both sides, we have tan x into tan y equal to c. So this is the general solution for the given differential. Question 5. E power x plus e power minus x into dy minus of e power x minus e power minus x into dx equal to 0. So bring the dx term there. This is e power x plus e power minus x into dy equal to, so e power x minus e power minus x into dx. Now bring the term, all the functions of x to the dx side. There is no y functions of y other than dy. So dy equal to e power x minus e power minus x divided by e power x plus e power minus x into dx. Now integrate at this stage, put one arbitrary constant plus c. Now take the denominator as t, put t equal to e power x plus e power minus x. So dt equal to e power x minus e power minus x into dx. Now we can substitute this. So this is integral dy equal to y, this is integral 1 by t into dt. The numerator is dt and the denominator is t plus c. Now this is y equal to log t plus c. Here log t means log of t means e power x plus e power minus x plus c. So this is the question number 6. dy by dx equal to 1 plus x square into 1 plus y square. Now separating the variables, we have dy divided by 1 plus y square equal to 1 plus x square into dx. So we have separated variables and corresponding dy and dx. So now integrate here itself, put one arbitrary constant plus c. So this is 1 by 1 plus y square means tan inverse of y. LHS is, the solution of LHS is tan inverse of y, and this is x and this is x cube by 3. So x cube by 3 plus x and plus c. So this is the answer. Question number 7. Y log y into dx equal to minus x dy equal to 0. y log y into dx minus x dy equal to 0. Now separating the variables, we have x dy equal to y log y into dx. So I have brought the x dy to the right side, but I have written it in the left side. So x dy equal to y log y into dx. So separating the variables, that is dy divided by y into log y equal to dx by x. Now integrating on either side, we have integral dy by y log y equal to integral dx by x plus c. In the for the left side, for LHS put log y equal to t equal to log y. So dt equal to 1 by y into dy. Substituting here integral. So dy 1 by log y means 1 by t, and 1 by y into dy equal to dt. So this is dt by t equal to, it is log x, and plus c can be written as log c. The LHS is log t. So this is log t equal to log x plus log c. Log t means log of log y. So this is equal to log cx. So taking antilog on both sides, we have log y equal to cx or y equal to e power cx. So this is a general solution. Question number 8. X power 5 into dy by dx equal to minus y power 5. We have to separate the variables. So dx, bring x power 5 divided by dx to the right side, and bring the y power 5 to the left side. That is dy divided by y power 5 equal to minus dx by x power 5. This can be written as y power minus 5 into dy equal to minus x power minus 5 into dx. Now integrating on either side, here itself we have y power 5 means x power n, integrating x power n equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. Accordingly it is y power minus 4 divided by minus 4 equal to x power minus 4 divided by minus 4 plus c. So this is minus. So bring the term here, it is x power minus 4 divided by minus 4 plus y power minus 4 divided by minus 4 equal to c. Now take a common denominator, that is x power minus 4 plus y power minus 4 divided by whole power minus 4, whole divided by minus 4 can be brought to the right side, that is x power minus 4 plus y power minus 4 equal to minus 4c, which will be c only because these are all constants. So finally we can put only one c, x power minus 4 plus y power minus 4 equal to c, where c equal to minus 4c. So the 9 given dy by dx equal to sin inverse of x. Separating the variables, we have dy equal to sin inverse of x into dx. Integrate here itself plus c. So LHS is equal to y, and the RHS we need integration by parts because sin inverse of x cannot be integrated directly. So for RHS u equal to sin inverse of x and dv equal to dx. Differentiate u, du equal to 1 by root of 1 minus x square into dx, and dv means v equal to x. So y equal to uv, we know that integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So uv means x sin inverse of x minus x into sin inverse minus integral v du means x by root of x divided by root of 1 minus x square into dx plus c. So put 1 plus c here and y equal to x sin inverse of x and plus bring the minus, give the minus to the here, that is minus x divided by root of 1 minus x square into dx plus c and multiply and divide by 2. So here 2, here also 1 by 2. So for our convenient, c put t equal to 1 minus x square. So dt equal to minus 2x into dx. So for this purpose only I have done like that. Now y equal to x sin inverse of x plus 1 by 2 into here integral divided by, so root of 1 minus x square means t power 1 by 2. So 1 minus x square means t, so this is root t and here it is minus 2x into dx can be written as dt. So dt plus c and u equal to x sin inverse of x plus 1 by 2 into t power 1 by 2, 1 by t power 1 by 2 means integral 1 by t power 1 by 2 into dt equal to integral t power minus 1 by 2 into dt equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, that is t power 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So accordingly it is t power 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 plus c. So eliminate this 1 by 2, that is y equal to x into sin inverse of x plus t power 1 by 2 means root t, that is root of 1 minus x square plus c. So this is a question number 10. E power x tan y into dx plus 1 minus e power x into secant square y into dy equal to 0. So e power x tan y into dx plus 1 minus of e power x secant square y into dy equal to 0. So bring the dx term there. So it is 1 minus e power x secant square y dy equal to minus e power x tan y into dx, and separate the variables according to the dx dy, and so write it as secant square y, bring the tan y, that is divided by tan y into dy equal to minus, in the numerator it is e power x into dx, the denominator is 1 minus e power x. Now integrate here itself, put 1 plus c. Now for the LHS, here for LHS put t equal to tan y. So dt equal to secant square y into dy, and for RHS put z equal to 1 minus e power x. So dz equal to, so it is 0, this is minus e power x into dx, or minus dz equal to e power x into dx. So LHS equal to integral, so tan y, instead of tan y we can put t, and instead of secant square y dy put dt equal to minus integral, so the denominator is z and the numerator is e power x into dx equal to minus dz, minus into minus plus dz plus c. So the LHS is log t. This is log t. RHS is log z plus log c. So c become log c. Now log t minus log z equal to log c. Log t minus, or I'm sorry, so for the book answer we can keep this here itself. So this is log t means equal to log z, log c equal to log c z. This is taking antilog on both sides, t equal to c z. T means tan y and c z means c into z means 1 minus e power x. So this is the required answer. We have completed 10 problems to find the general solution. Now from 11 to 14 we need to find the particular solution. That means we have to find the value of c and resubstitute it in the general solution. Question number 11. We are given x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 into dy by dx equal to 2x square plus x, and we are given y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. So this is x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 into dy by dx equal to 2x square plus x. Separating the variables, we have dy equal to 2x square plus x divided by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 into dx. So we have separated the variables along with the that is dy one side, dx another side. Now we can integrate on either side. LHS equal to y and the RHS equal to integral of. So first we have to solve this problem, that is simplify, because it is a rational expression. Now let us calculate those values here. Here 2x square plus x divided by x cube plus x square plus x plus 1 equal to 2x square plus x divided by, take x square common here in these two terms and 1 in this term, that is x square into x plus 1 plus 1 into x plus 1. So this is equal to 2x square plus x divided by x square plus 1 into x plus 1. Now we can use partial fraction, that is a by x plus 1 for one fraction, and it is a linear, therefore we put a. The next factor is factor of the denominator is x square plus 1 is a quadratic. So we have to put bx plus c in the numerator for this factor x square plus 1. Now equating the numerator on both sides, that is the numerator here it is nothing but 2x square plus x divided by, it is x square plus 1 into x plus 1, the denominator is here. Now equate the numerator, that is 2x square plus x equal to a into x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 1. For finding the value of a, b, c, we have to put some different values for x. Accordingly, put x equal to minus 1 so that the b and c will be eliminated. Here minus 1 means first LHS, minus 1 means minus 1 the whole square 1, 1 2s are 2, 2 plus 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So LHS equal to 1. Here minus 1 the whole square 1, 1 2s are 2 and 2 minus 1 it is 1. In the RHS it is x square equal to minus 1 the whole square equal to 1, 1 plus 1 2, that is 2a, and in here minus 1 means the entire part is 0. So 2a equal to 1, so a equal to 1 by 2. For our convenience, let us write here a equal to 1 by 2 and put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0. So we have to substitute some simple values like minus 1, 0, plus 1, so that we can easily calculate the values of a, b, c. So put x equal to 0. So LHS is clearly 0. 0 equal to here 0 means the 0 plus 1, 1 into a means 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus the putting x equal to 0, this part is 0, so plus c into, so put x equal to 0 means 0 plus 1, 1 into c, so c equal to minus 1 by 2, here c equal to minus 1 by 2, c equal to minus 1 by 2, and substituting some other value for x, we can find value of b. So put x equal to 1, x equal to 1 is the simplest value, so substituting 1 2s are 2, 2 plus 1 3, the LHS is 3 and the RHS here a equal to 1 by 2 into, so x equal to 1 means 1 square 1, 1 plus 1 2, that is 2 and plus b, we don't know b, and x equal to 1, so b into 1 b, plus we know c, that is minus 1 by 2, so minus 1 by 2 into x plus 1 means 1 plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 equal to 2, here 3 equal to 1 by 2, 2 cancel, that is 1 plus 2b minus 1, this is 2b minus 1, multiplying by 2 we have 2b minus 1 by 2 into 2 minus 1, so plus 1 minus 1 cancel and b equal to 3 by 2, b equal to 3 by 2, 3 by 2. So let me rub this part and we can use this. Now the entire rational expression can be expressed as a by x plus 1 plus bx plus c by x square plus 1, that is a means 1 by 2, that is integral 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into the denominator is x plus 1 into dx and plus integral this part bx plus c means 3 by 2 x and c equal to minus 1 by 2, bx plus c means 3 by 2 x minus 1 by 2 divided by x square plus 1 into dx, and there exists one c. So we have splitted like 1 by 2 into x plus 1 into dx plus integral 3 by 2 x minus 1 by 2 divided by x square plus 1 into dx plus c. This is equal to 1 by 2 log of x plus 1. The first part is 1 by 2 into log of x plus 1. Here we have to make simplify, that is take 1 by 2 as common. Here in the numerator it is 3x minus 1 divided by 2 into x square plus 1 into dx plus c. That is equal to 1 by 2 into log of x plus 1, and separate this, we have plus 3 by 2 into integral 3 by 2 into integral x square x by x square plus 1 into dx and minus, so this 2 is common for both the fractions. So this is 1 by minus 1 by 2 into integral 1 by x square plus 1 into dx plus c. So we have split it like 1 by 2 log of x plus 1, the LHS is y, and here it is 3 by 2 into x by x square plus 1 into dx. Since the 2 is common for both 3x and minus 1, we have put 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by x square plus 1 into dx. Now integrating the remaining part, we have 1 by 2 log of x plus 1 and plus 3 by 2 into integral. So this part we need substitution, here we cannot directly integrate. So for this part put t equal to the denominator x square plus 1, x square plus 1. Therefore, dt equal to 2x into dx or 1 by 2 dt equal to x dx. So, instead of x dx, put 1 by 2 into dt. The remaining part denominator is t, and minus 1 by 2 into, this is, we have a antiderivative, that is tan inverse of x, tan inverse of x plus c. Now, this is 1 by 2 into, this is 1 by 2 into log of x plus 1 plus 3 by 4 into, this is log of modulus of t. 1 by t means integral 1 by t equal to log of modulus of t minus 1 by 2 tan inverse of x plus c. Now, bring the 4 as a common, 1 by 4 equal into, so we have only 1 by 2, so we have to multiply by 2, that is 2 log of x plus 1. That means if you multiply by 1 by 4 means it will be 1 by 2 only, and plus 3 into log of, what is t? T equal to x square plus 1. So, it is greater than or equal to 0, therefore, it is, need not put modulus x square plus 1, 3 into log of modulus of plus 1, and it is minus 1 by 2 tan inverse of x plus c. Now, this is 1 by 4 into, bring the coefficient to the power, that is by logarithm rule, it is x plus 1 the whole square plus log of x square plus 1 whole power 3 and minus 1 by 2, sorry, tan inverse of x plus c. According to the logarithm rule, log a plus log b equal to log ab, that accordingly it is log of x plus 1 the whole square into x square plus 1 whole power 3 minus tan inverse of x plus c, and this is the general solution, but we are given values of x and y. So, we have to substitute the values of x and y, then we have to find the value of arbitrary constants. Let us proceed here. Given y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. So, the LHS is y equal to 1. So, 1 equal to 1 by 4 into, here x equal to 0 means log 1 the whole square, that is log 1 into, again 1 x equal to 0 means again into 1 square and 1 cube, log 1 square into log 1 cube. Here x equal to 0 means 0 plus 1, 1 square, 0 means 1 cube minus tan inverse of x equal to 0 plus c. So, this is equal to 1 equal to log 1 means 0. So, this is 0, this is 0. So, c equal to 1. Resubstituting in the general solution, we have y equal to 1 by 4 into log of x plus 1 the whole square and x square plus 1 the whole cube minus tan inverse of x plus the value of c is 1. This is a required particular solution for this differential equation. Next question number 12. Exercise 9.4, question number 12. We are given x into x square minus 1 into dy by dx equal to 1. Given that y equal to 0 for x equal to 2, x equal to 2, x into x square minus 1 into dy by dx equal to 1. That is dy by dx equal to 1 by x into x square minus 1. Bring the dx to the right side. So, the equation can be written as dy equal to 1 by x into x square minus 1 into dx. Now integrating on both sides, we have integral dy equal to integral 1 by x into x square minus 1 into dx plus c. The LHS is y, whereas the RHS is, we have to use partial fraction again like previous problem. Consider 1 by x into x square minus 1 equal to 1 by x into x plus 1 into x minus 1. So this is equal to a by x plus b by a by x plus b by x plus 1 plus c by x minus 1. All are linear only, therefore we can split as 3 separate partial fractions. Equating the numerator, we have 1 equal to a into x square minus 1, that is x plus 1 into x minus 1, plus b into x into x minus 1, bx into x minus 1, plus c into x plus 1. Put x equal to 1. So x equal to 1 means here the LHS equal to 1, and clearly when you substitute 1 minus 1 0, this part is 0, here also 1 minus 1 0. So we have c equal to 1 plus 1 2, that is 2c. Here 1 into 1 plus 1 2, so 2c. So c equal to 1 by 2. For our convenient, let us write here c equal to 1 by 2 and put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0. Only substituting simple values 1, 0, minus 1, likewise we can have the values. So LHS equal to 1, x equal to 0 means minus a. So x equal to 0 means c vanish, c also, c and b are vanished. So a equal to minus 1, and put x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1. LHS is 1, minus 1 means plus 1, plus 1 minus 1 0. So the first part is 0, and minus 1 means b into minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, x equal to minus 1 means b into minus 1, again minus 1 minus 2, and plus the value of c is 1 by 2 into first part is minus 1, here minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so it is not necessary to calculate. So 1 equal to minus into minus plus 2b, so b is also 1 by 2. Now this part is, the right part is a by x. A by x means minus 1 by x into dx, and the second part is b by x plus 1, that is plus integral b equal to 1 by 2 divided by x plus 1 into dx, and third part is c is also 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into, that is 1 by x minus 1 into dx plus c. This is equal to minus log of modulus of x and plus 1 by 2 into log of modulus of x plus 1 and plus 1 by 2 into log of modulus of x minus 1 plus c. Now this is equal to minus log of modulus of x and plus take 1 by 2 as common. So take 1 by 2 as common, we can take 1 by 2 as common. So 1 by 2 common, take 1 by 2 common means minus 2 log of modulus of x and plus log of x plus 1 into plus log of modulus of x minus 1 and plus c. So y equal to now 1 by 2 into minus 2 log of x minus 1 minus log x square minus, keep the minus here, log of, bring the power to the x by property, this is log of x square plus log a plus log b equal to log ab, accordingly it is log of x plus 1 into x minus 1 means log of x square minus 1 and plus 1c. Again 1 by 2 into log a minus log b equal to log a by b, it is log of a by b. A means positive value, that is x square minus 1, minus b means here the negative value, that is x square, and plus c. We have given y equal to 0, x equal to 2. When x equal to 2, we have y equal to 0. So here y 0 equal to 1 by 2 into log of, so x square means 2 square, 2 square means 4, 4 minus 1 3 divided by 2 square 4 and plus c. So this is c equal to minus 1 by 2 log of 3 by 4, and we can substitute in the general solution. This is the general solution. We can substitute the value of c in the general solution. We have y equal to minus, this is the general solution. So y equal to 1 by 2 into log of x square minus 1 by x square, and instead of plus c we put minus 1 by 2 into log of 3 by 4. So this is a required particular solution for the given differential equation. Question number 13, cos of dy by dx equal to a, where a belongs to R, given y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. Before separating the variable, we have to rearrange this. The given equation can be written as dy by dx equal to cos inverse of a. So keep dy in the left side and bring the dx to the other side. So cos inverse of a into dx. Integrating on both sides, we have integral dy equal to y, and cos inverse of a is a constant, cos inverse of a, and integral dx equal to x plus c. So y equal to x into cos inverse of a plus c. Given that y equal to 1 when x equal to 0. So y equal to 1 means 1 equal to x equal to 0 means entire 0, 0 plus c. So c equal to 1. Substituting this value, we have y equal to x into cos inverse of a plus 1. Now bring the 1 to the left side, that is y minus 1 equal to x into cos inverse of a. Bringing again x to the left side, this is y minus 1 by x equal to cos inverse of a. That means bring the cos inverse to the left side, cos of y minus 1 divided by x equal to a. So this is the required particular solution for this given differential equation. Next question number 14. We are given dy by dx equal to y tan x, y tan x. When y equal to 1, we have x equal to 0. Separating the variables, we have dy by y equal to tan x into dx. So integrating on both sides, we have log y equal to log of modulus of secant x plus c. Now this is the general solution for the given differential equation, but we need particular solution. So substituting the value given is log 1 equal to log of secant 0 plus c. So log 1 is 0. Similarly, secant 0 is 1, again log 1 0, 0 plus c, which gives c equal to 0. Therefore, the particular solution is log y equal to log secant x. So, taking antilog on both sides, we have y equal to secant x. So, this is a particular solution for the given differential equation.